All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Houston Rockets Daily. We post daily Houston Rockets content. If that's something you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I want to just kind of openly discuss, I guess, a little bit of this draft, a little bit of the last couple of years. So basically, the way I see it is, so obviously, let's just start from scratch. Let's start from day one. You have Rafael Stone come into management. You have Stephen Silas come into the head coaching position. You get some new guys. You get like cool young underground cats like Jae'Sean Tate. You go out, you sign Christian Wood in free agency to kind of assemble your big three. Russell Westbrook wants out, then James Harden wants out, then PJ Tucker goes out. So 2 years ago, the Houston Rockets kind of almost had like a complete flip. You bring in Kevin Porter Jr., and that's kind of the start of this new culture, this new identity is the way I see it. So this season, you go out, you get the second pick in the draft, you get Jalen Green. And what does Rafael Stone do? Goes out and he makes a big-time money baller, big baller move, trades up, and gets one of the most underrated players in last year's draft, Alperen Sengun. You go out, you draft Usman Garuba, a gritty, physical defender. You go out, you get Jacob, Josh Christopher, shooting guard out of Arizona State. And what do all four of these players have? They have this swagger. We saw it right away with Jalen Green. Like, how many games were we in? Like, it was less than 10. It might have been like the 7th game or something. Jalen Green throws down a dunk. What does he do? Cade Cunningham, bang! Gun show. Sengun's like the silliest, goofiest dude I have seen on a team I cover. I shouldn't say that. I've been only really covering the Rockets for the first day. Anyways, Sengun's one of like the funniest, silliest guys. He reminds me almost of Luka. Like, they're both from Europe. This is a Turkish league MVP at the age of 18 years old. Usman Garuba didn't see too much time, but Josh Christopher, I would put him in the category of Jalen Green, where they just have this swagger. Same thing with Kevin Porter Jr. They have this swagger. It's this new era almost of basketball players where they're going to put in the work. They're going to do their thing, but they're also going to let you know that they're doing their thing. They're going to let you know. And what does it do? What did we see this past season? I mean, the Houston Rockets, from what I can remember, especially with James Harden, like, they're not like hated, but they're, not much respect, if you will. I think it's mainly just people outside of, Rocket fans hating on Harden, hating on his greatness, and how he was one of the best, still is one of the best at what he does. So this season, what are we looking at here? We've got 3 and we have 17. Paolo Banchero, Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., good friends. They're good friends. What is Paolo Banchero? If you watch the NCAA tournament or if you watch Banchero play at Duke, what is the one thing that I noticed about him? First off, that boy can hoop. That boy can score. But he has fun, bro. He has a lot of fun playing basketball. And he reminds me very similarly of kind of this new identity, this new culture that the Houston Rockets with Rafael Stone, Stephen Silas are trying to establish. Like, yes, we are extremely young, but we can hoop. We know we can hoop. We put in a lot of work that just goes often overlooked in outside NBA media world. And we're going to let you know. So I would imagine 3 seasons from now, if they get Paolo, even if it's Chet, if it's Jabari, if it's Ivy, if it's Shaden, if it's Keegan, who my Keegan video is coming, don't worry. Whoever they get is going to help buy into that established culture that they're identifying right now, or that they're building right now. After this season, I would imagine the Houston Rockets at the very worst are going to be like the 12th seed. At the very, very worst. I would have them right now somewhere between 9 and 11 is probably where I would put Houston right now, with just kind of the hope. I don't think Christian Wood will get traded, and then just kind of the hope that, these players, Kevin, Jalen, Sengun, everyone just kind of continues to develop, progress. Jae'Sean Tate, like all of these cats kind of come into their own shoes, right? They start getting the speed. They start getting the groove of NBA life. So next season, or I should say, sorry, next off season. So essentially like 1 year from now, I don't think Houston's going to have the most pretty draft pick. Keep in mind, they have acquired so many first round picks. They might even get a first round pick this off season with trading away John Wall. We'll, kind of see what happens in that. But Rafael Stone's looking for one thing, and he's looking for flexibility. He's looking for flexibility. That's what he did last year. He got aggressive. He saw his moment. He capitalized. He had a plan. Rafael Stone has a plan. If I can imagine Rafael Stone right now, he has just an abundance of plans, abundance of situations where, all right, let's say the Kings draft Keegan at 3. What now? What does it change? Does it change anything? Do we trade back? What happens? He's got all of these situations panned out, or if he hasn't, because I know the lottery just ended like a week ago, come draft day, he's going to have all these different plans. He's going to have all these different schemes. So I think we're going to get, if it's Banchero, he's going to buy it. He's perfect culture piece. I like all of these young cats. They're all going to be perfect for this new Rockets culture, this new Rockets identity. And what we're going to see next offseason, once E.G., Christian Wood, John Wall, even guys like Jae'Sean Tate, KPJ, hopefully he gets extended, hopefully he has a good season. You're going to see a free agent sign. Now, is it going to be something crazy like, James Harden return or, Kevin Durant, a Kyrie Irving, like nothing crazy like that. You might pull off like a cat. You might pull it off. But you're going to see something. Maybe a player like, maybe Triple J. Triple J isn't the best example, but a player who is coming off his rookie contract, who is turning into a star, who is looking for like a new opportunity, right? Whether he's coming from a winner and he just wants more minutes, or whether he's coming from, a team kind of like the Rockets, but he just wasn't getting a full opportunity. Who knows? Who knows what's really going to happen? This is all purely speculation. This is all just kind of what I anticipate happening, because Stone's got a greater plan, right? He's got something schemed out. So I love this new culture, man. I had a lot of fun watching the Rockets this last season. Even if they didn't win too many games, I just really liked the culture. I really liked what they were establishing, and I know they're getting in the right direction. I know they're headed to the right direction. You cannot argue to me that they are going downhill. It's not happening. As if for today, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit that sub button. As always, post daily Rockets content. My next video will probably be a why the Rockets should draft Keegan, because I saw a tweet today saying the Kings might take Keegs at 4, and I'm like, that's actually not crazy. It's not crazy one bit. So hit the like button, hit that sub button. Let me know some comments down below on the future of the Houston Rockets, and I'll see you. Started this daily live NBA show. We're gonna have some sweet people on it. It's live every morning on YouTube at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be on streaming platforms afterwards. Great things coming. The link's going to be in the bio. It's going to be in the comment section of all of my videos. So I hope to see you guys there.